Welcome back, everybody. What's going on? Good morning. It's almost afternoon, actually. It's like 11:20. And I'm actually streaming in the during the day. It's nighttime here, but it's daytime in real life, where I am, at least. We are somewhere over central China, making our way closer and closer to Hong Kong. We're not too far out from top of descent, actually. So, figured I'd start the stream up while we were kind of in this position. And go from there. We're crossing over a big town, that's for sure. Well, there's a big town to the east of us. But yeah. Thought it would be at least daytime, or the sun would be coming up by the time we were landing here, but I guess not. Let me actually see. Where is the... Oh yeah, it won't be for a while. It just hit Hawaii. So we'll definitely be landing at night. Or early morning, I should say, which, whatever, not the end of the world. But it would be nice to actually fly during the day for once. Because it never seems to work out that way. It's always nighttime. No matter where we're going, it's always nighttime. Oh, man, I went upstairs last night and just knocked out right away. I couldn't stay awake to save my life. So, we're in meters right now. So we're flying at the 11,060 meters, which is about flight level 363. And that's about the highest we're gonna go. Are we on 1228? We are. Okay, good. There's no air traffic control in China right now, which is probably fine. I would probably have a hard time understanding it, to be honest with you. Meters is just a whole different world. Procedures outside of that, though, are pretty much the same. And I think Hong Kong isn't in meters, because I think they still adopted from when the British still were in charge of Hong Kong. No significant weather. Winds are calm. Still expecting runway 7 center. So nothing's changed in that regard. It's been a pretty uneventful flight. Just a long flight. What's this? Oh, I could put the tablet up there. That's kind of cool. Or I put it back. Oh, like that. Okay. Interesting. I didn't know that. Never really tried doing that before. It's pretty cool. Got the dome light on. Okay, we have a little bit of ways to go here. Let's see. Let's update our route data. Get the brightness down on that. It's a little more bright than I want. So descent. I don't need to do any of that yet. Come on, wind. There we go. Load that in. Perfect. Execute. Progress page. 255 at 120. 54 knot headwind. 100 knot. Oh yeah, this is that jet stream I was talking about. About 120 knot jet stream. At 370. Oh, it's switched to 350 now. So it's changed a little since the forecast last night, but it's giving us about 440. Not horrible. Fuel used 248,000 pounds. That's crazy. Oop. Let's see what else we have here. RTA, don't need to do that. RMP. RMP actual, 0.05, that's pretty good. Vertical RMP, not going up or down, there's no error. There's the RMP approach. So yeah, everything's looking good. 1808 would be top of descent, so little less than an hour. We should be doing that. And there's like nobody in this area right now. Actually, I don't have traffic on. Let's see. Oh, there's a couple guys near me. I got a... Not quite sure what this is. Unknown. Going quick though, he's at 40,000 feet cruising. What's this guy doing? Come on, load. Alright, well that's taking way longer than I wanted to. We'll just go on VAT Spy. Or I can go on VATSIM radar. Oh, it's a... Huh. It's a guy going to Kai Tak. So this dude right here, he's going to Kai Tak. Dang, he's rapidly descending. Like falling out of the sky, rapidly descending. Holy cow. What's this guy doing? He's going to Kai Tak too. Okay, so they're both going there from the same airport. Somewhere in Russia. That's kind of cool. Where in Russia, though? UNKL. Krasnoyarsk. I don't know what the heck Krasnoyarsk is, but it sounds pretty cool. Michael Weber. UAAA. Huh. It's always interesting to see people flying around in Russia. QFA, MD-11. Alright, there it is. Yeah, that one guy who's just... Oh, he's time accelerating. He's going way too fast. He just overtook me. That guy just dropped a bunch in altitude. Look at this guy. He's time accelerating. Look at how quick he's crossing away on there. TCAS target moving that fast. I guess if there's nobody on, might as well. We're over some high terrain here. I'm really not geographically familiar with the terrain in China. I wish it was daytime. I wish I could see. Like, want to know if I'm going over the Gobi Desert or am I going over mountains or what? Where exactly am I? I think China's just such an interesting country from the geographical perspective of the landscape and stuff. Because like USA, right? You got the plains, then you get up into the Rockies. And just watching how that changes is really cool. They gotta have something similar. This guy's time accelerating too. There's no way he isn't. But they're going to Kai Tak, so not that big of a deal. Let's see, what else can we play around with on the FMS here? There's really not much. Could do an offset. They use that in China a lot. Alternates. FMC position report. Performance. It's kind of cool that you can send in reports. I wonder if it works. Hey, what's up, Skystream Aviation? How you doing? Where you at now? Did you complete your flight? Did you make it to Orlando or wherever? I forget where you were ending up. I thought it was Orlando. No, Turks and Caicos. You were going to Turks and Caicos. Oh, you stopped in Atlanta. Now you're going to Tampa. Then San Juan, Puerto Rico. Or as Trump calls it, Puerto Rico. So how many flights are you going to do today in total? Because that's Tampa, San Juan. Where are you going after San Juan? Dude, I didn't watch it. I literally got up in the bed yesterday and just fell right asleep. I plugged my phone in and just put it down and went to bed. So I got to watch them today. 7 legs. So where are you going to end up at the end of the, like, where's your final spot that you want to end up today? Terrain's real high right where we are now. Yeah, there's some mountains here, 9,000 feet. After San Juan, you're going to do Orlando, and then you'll end up in Providenciales. You should go to Turks and Caicos and then go to back to Texas somewhere. That'd be a fun flight, kind of across the Gulf of America. Yeah, honestly, I'm kind of like in the same boat. I don't know what I'm going to do once I get to Hong Kong. Where am I going to end up next? Yeah, it's funny. They finally updated it on Apple Maps. I noticed the other day. I felt like they'd be holding out. But it seems like people are adopting it and don't have a problem with it, so that's kind of funny. Let me see if I am supposed to step up anymore. I don't think I am. What do we have left on? Hold on, let me check. Legs. So it's either, oh, NNX 1160. So technically I'm at 1130 right now. I should be at 1130. So 1130 would be about there. 36.2. Which is weird. Why would it fluctuate that small? And then whatever the offset would be. Meters in what flight plan? Oh, I wonder. Oh, it is over there. Flight path vector. $4,100 meters. It's so weird seeing meters. So what town is this? NNX. Let's see. Nanxiang. I wish I knew more about this country. I should look into it a little bit more. I'm gonna pop open this spreadsheet real quick. I'm curious to see what flights out of here we have. Clear filter, clear filter. Alright, so let's see what there is out of Hong Kong under the United Codeshare Network. There's a lot of flights. There's a lot of flights. Huh. We got options actually out of here. Hong Kong, Taiwan, Singapore, Vietnam, somewhere, VTBS, I forget what that is. Beijing, Japan, India, Europe, Alaska, Switzerland, San Fran, Honolulu. There's a lot of options actually. Alright, we'll consider. Oh wait, was there another filter on there though? Hold on. Give me a second, let me re-pull this back up. Distance. No, it's just sorted, okay. Yeah, that's the only filter. Alright, cool. So yeah, that should be good. Landing one left in Tampa. Okay, so that's the north. Yeah, that's the parallels. Remember when that, was it Southwest in Tampa? Was it Tampa or was it Sarasota? I'm Central Time. That one plane was doing that visual at night and it crossed like the Tampa Bay Bridge only a couple 100 feet above it. That was a couple months back, I feel like. Whoa. Oh yeah, there we go. I hate this view actually, I'm not a fan. 7 p.m. I might not be able to that early. I got my in-laws coming over. It's my mother-in-law's 65th birthday, so they're gonna be over probably until about 7 o'clock, and then after that I gotta put my son down. So I don't think I'll be able to start at 7. It would probably be closer to like 8:30 if I can get on. We'll have to see. Everything's going pretty smoothly here. I'll play with the systems real quick. Electrical. Everything looks good there. Hydraulics. Got plenty of pressure. 3,000 pounds. Fuel. Got our center tanks off and we're just going off the wings. No cross feeds needed. Air. Got 50 duct PSI there, so the pressure's good. Keeping the airplane pressurized. Engine bleeds. Don't need any wing anti-ice. Doors should be all closed and armed. Let's look at our gear. Brake temps are good. Tire pressures are good. Flight controls. I feel like this is generally what they'll leave it on. Got no rudder trim, no aileron trim, so everything's good there. And that would maybe be the cameras. Comms. I don't really need any of that. And nav. Keep the flight controls up. It's kind of cool watching them fluctuate a little bit. Alright, another waypoint passed. 337 miles to go. 222 miles to top of descent. Still showing 1809. It's currently 1740 Zulu, so not too much longer. About 30 minutes. Been going since pushback. 14 hours and 47 minutes. Long flight. Pretty uneventful. Not much has happened. Actually, the one thing I did want to look at here. Let's look at the flight bag. I don't really need any of that stuff. Ground ops. Looks like we got enough engine oil. Tires and brakes look fine. Automated ground ops. That's kind of cool when it works. Maybe that's why this thing wasn't taxing very well. I needed to replace the tires or something. That could have been it. Pretty starry night out here. Must not be much of a moon, because it's dark. Couple of highways cruising through here. That ominous wind noise. Wait, where were you leaving from? You're in Atlanta? Let's see. Are you logged on the network yet, Skystream? Oh wow, VATSIM radar is pretty cool. Oh yeah, there you are. I see you. Southwest 3103. Stick overlay. Track aircraft. Let's do that. Online 6 minutes. There you go. Cool. Alright, I got you pulled up. I almost don't even need to use vPilot or VAT Spy anymore. Probably out of date. Wow, those guys are already landed. That's nuts. They had to have time accelerated to already be there. I gotta hand it to him. VATSIM radar is pretty cool. How often does it update? Every couple seconds, it looks like. That's pretty legit. They did a good job developing this. Do they have like a downloadable one? Roadmap. What's roadmap? Oh, okay. Oh, that's really... Wow, good job. Whoever is developing this, what a great way to put out the roadmap. Friends, export, import. Including VAT Spy. Sigmets, Airmets. A lot of good stuff. Props to these guys. That's some solid software these guys have generated. That's really cool. Yeah, props to them for making this software. That's the best thing they've had in a long time. The thing that's cool about this too is all the layers you can put on here. Get some weather overlays. Preset. Is it raining over there? No, it's just cloudy. Wind direction. Pretty cool. Wow, filters, bookmarks, traffic. That's pretty cool. You can filter all of that out. Huh. Map settings, wow. VAT glasses. Visibility. Colors, you can switch that all up. I can find myself. All the way in God knows where, China. So how... Oh, I can do my route. Okay. And focus. Pretty cool. Yeah, they did a good job with VATSIM radar. That's a really neat piece of software. Oh, you're about to push back? A couple aircraft on the ground over there. That should be fun. Alright, now we gotta go back up to 36 or 1160 meters, which I think is just going up 100 feet. Seems pointless, but it's what they want me to do. Foreign the APU. Fire in the APU? Is that what you meant to type? Getting closer to the coast. Starting to pick up the water line. Autocorrect is your enemy. Hong Kong. What do we got coming in here? Couple of inbounds. 16 aircraft on the ground. Wow, that guy has 15,000 hours. I thought I had a lot of hours. That's insane. And route, I have 5459. That guy had 15,000 hours on VATSIM. That guy's 11,000 hours. Jesus. 1,400. That's insane. All Nippons landing in Hong Kong right now. So there's a couple of arrivals coming in. Seoul. Where's this guy coming from? VVCR. Don't even know what these airport codes are. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I have all of the proper information entered in for my arrival here. Okay, legs. So Sierra 262 at 280. So 280 slash Borda. No. Kanto. Below 13. Alright, so 280, 262. What the heck was that? Oh, I paused me. I'm at top of descent. Hold on. I was like, what the heck was that noise? I forgot I had pause at top of descent on. Okay, there we go. Anyways, 262. And then... what was my other... board? I had 250. 208. Execute. Beautiful. Alright, so 130 until top of descent. Technically, it thinks we're at top of descent. Hey, what's going on, Microsoft Flight Simulator? You're going to your soccer game? Nice. Just came to stop by. Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, we're almost 10 minutes out from top of descent. Which actually, since we're 10 minutes out from top of descent, I'm going to start preparing for the arrival. So, let's see. VREF additive, flight level, or 7th center. It's in QNH. 1028. Pop that in real fast. Okay, 1028. Let's calculate our VNAV, or VREF, sorry. And we are going to do a flaps 30 landing, which is going to put us at 145. Perfect. That's auto brakes 1, but I'm going to go... auto brakes 1 actually works. Because the gate's off to the right-hand side. And that is pretty much that part. So we're good there. Okay, cool. Oh, you know what else I'll do? The weather's pretty clear, so I can do my fix page. 7 center, fix. Go /25, /10, and /4. And that gets us pretty much ready for our arrival. That was easy. Yeah, we're getting pretty close. A lot of traffic starting to show up. Skystream, you're taxiing right now? Let's cruise on over there. To America. Alright, I'm waiting for it to load. The heck, it's not pulling anything up. Where did everything go? What's this? Oh, that's GitHub, okay. 1754 Zulu, but there's nobody here. Refresh. There you are. Oh, looks like you just taxied off the taxiway. 19 not taxi. No, I'm watching you taxiing on Echo. The 26 left. Yo, what's up, Rise? It has been a very long time. Good to see you again. Thanks for stopping in. I don't even remember the last time I saw you. It's been a bit. Holy cow. Like, I'm literally trying to think in my head. Was it before Christmas? It had to have been. You might know better than me. I can't keep track of everyone that well. Oh, you just did a flight on the 777? Nice. Where'd you go? Good old long haul. Turn and burn time. JFK to RJTT. That's a good haul. I'm, as you can tell from the stream title, about to start our descent into Hong Kong from Chicago. So I had that one just going overnight. We just crossed the 15-hour mark since pushback. So it'll be nice to land. I'm not sure where I'm going to go next, though. Because I got to do something that's going to get me, I don't know, it can't be more than 9 hours. So 8 hours would be my max. Which means 4,000 miles tops, probably. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do a departure. So yeah, you'll definitely join in. I just don't know where I'm going to go yet. I got to look at some options because I'm going to see what flights are in the schedule from the code share airlines that I could utilize. Man, look at Hong Kong up ahead just lighting up the horizon. That's just insane. That's crazy. Honolulu to O'Hare. That's like 8 hours, depending on if you can catch a nice tailwind. But I'm going to be doing something from Hong Kong, but maybe I could do Hong Kong to Honolulu. Or I was looking at the schedule just to see what airport destinations out of Hong Kong exist. I didn't really look at the distance though, so I'd have to kind of filter the schedule down a little bit. But I saw Honolulu, Singapore, I think Sydney was on there, Anchorage, Alaska, obviously San Francisco, Newark, and all that. Yeah, I agree. There's really no ATC on ever really in China except for Beijing, Shanghai, and Hong Kong, it seems like. But they're not on right now because it's very, very early in the morning there. I could go to Europe from here, but then I'm battling headwinds, so I probably won't do that. So that won't be an option. Is it windy in Atlanta? $310 at 4, and you got wind shear. Huh. Oh, there's a lot in Tokyo. Are they still on? Oh no, they're offline now. Could even go to like New Zealand. Could do that. Auckland or something. Low level. I'm with you on the ATC. Like last night when I departed Chicago, it was stacked, which was fun. But then after that, it was quiet. There was no Minneapolis Center, and I had no ATC the rest of the stream until I decided to disconnect for the night. But the last couple of weekends and stuff, when I've been doing the VATSIM live streams, yeah, we should probably do Hong Kong to Honolulu. That'd be a fun one. Or even if we went to Guam and kind of cut it in half a little bit. But yeah, Rise, when I did some streams the last couple of weekends where we were doing flights into whatever events were happening Friday night and Saturday night. So like the weekend before the Super Bowl, there was a fly-in to Friday night was a fly-in to Reagan International, which was crazy because it wasn't too long after the crash there. So that was a really good event. It was busy as heck going into DCA. And then the next day was Saturday, and that was a fly-in to New Orleans for the Super Bowl fly-in. So we flew from Dallas to New Orleans, literally like Dallas to New Orleans because I started late. And that was chaos going into there. They had more traffic than they could handle. So we were getting vectored all over the place. It was a lot of fun though. So I've been kind of trying to stream where there's events or flying into spots where there's events. But I haven't looked at the schedule today. I just kind of did this flight for fun. I haven't been to Hong Kong in a very long time in flight sim. But yeah, so then kind of what my thoughts are with that is when I stream on the weekends, it'd be fun to get people to do the group, like to fly the same route as me, and then we're all flying into a fly-in event at the same time. So we'll have like a conga line of people, and we'll get good ATC. That would be a lot of fun. So we'll have to work towards that. And I gotta make a Discord still. I really do need to Discord that. Oh nice, you've been focusing on training? I remember when I was flying, my lessons were mostly in the morning. Hey, what's up, Windy Aviation? How you doing? I have a Discord server that I built out for when my buddies were, my friends and like my coworkers when we were playing a couple of years ago. It's still like COVID. And then I just never go on there anymore, but I just gotta rebuild it out and add some stuff to it. And I could easily make one for when we do group flights and all that. What's up, VG Master? How's everybody? Oh, nice. But yeah, that's kind of my plan. But I remember when I would take, most of my lessons were in the morning, and then I'd come home from them and I'd jump right on flight sim. It's like, you just go from flying in the real world straight to flying flight sim when you get home. That's so addicted. VG Master, did you stream this morning or no? I was actually wondering that when I got on. I was like, I wonder if he streamed. Yeah, we got a lot of people in here that we could be doing we'll be able to do group flights with now. Because Skystream, definitely. Rise will join up at some point, I'm sure. Windy Aviation, probably. It sounds like Windy is on VATSIM, I'm assuming. We got a lot of people. So that'll be legit. Oh, your game crashed? Dang. Was it, do you know why it crashed, or unknown crashed the desktop? Oh yeah, if you guys could do me a favor, if you guys could drop a like on the stream, greatly appreciate that. This is pretty good though. I think we got, I gotta start making a log of like people that I know have flight sim and fly on VATSIM. And then I can, what terminal am I going into? You know what, I never actually looked yet. So, here, being that I'm gonna land on 7 Center, which is this runway right there, I'm probably gonna park at one of these gates, just so I can get off and pull in. So, November 66 to November 60. If that's actually what they're called in the game, who knows. But yeah, it's gonna be one of these right here on this wing. So if you're able to spawn into any of those, I'll go park next to you. And then we can, I think we'll probably set up for Honolulu. Let me pull up the schedule real quick. I can knock that out real fast and actually determine if Honolulu will work. So it's got to be about 4,000. Honolulu's 48. I could probably still do that. I mean, if we get a decent tailwind, that'll shave off some time. Because the big thing I'm factoring here is, you know, 4,000 miles going about 500 miles per hour is about 8 hours, 9 hours. So if we'll be good. That's like 9 hours. Because we're going to be off the ground, hopefully, and in the air pretty quick. Oh, there's an airport right there. Oh, there's a big airport right there. because I just don't want to be up super late. But yeah, let's do that. We'll do Hong Kong to Honolulu. Oh, yeah, I'm so weird. I'm like so against speeding up the sim. But I mean, we're really close. I should just go direct to the airport and descend like a missile. You're preparing for another job. I'm going to be doing United, by the way, Rise. You got the waterside approach into Tampa. That's nice. So, VG Master, you're preparing for another job, and when I pressed an arrow to select a job, my game crashed. Huh. That seems like a random crash of desktop, not anything about hardware related. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to work on getting this flight kind of set up too. VHHH to Honolulu. Perfect. Get on flight. Why am I getting a... Oh, somebody at Chicago just came online. I just got a PDC clearance. Nobody's flown this flight on the airline yet. Cool. I like that. Alright, perfect. So I'll get that all set up too. I was going to download Kathy, but I'll just do United since you're doing it. And we'll have 2 United aircraft there. That'll be cool. I've never downloaded any other liveries for the PMDG, ironically. Although that would be kind of cool. Top of descent. Coming up here. What was it? Below 13, I think, was our first altitude restriction. I mean, technically, it's all the way down to 3,000. Alright, perfect. And then let's go through our checklist real quick. Alright, recall, good. Notes are good. Auto brake set. Landing rate we got. And approach briefings all handled. And then we'll set our altimeters, which I already got it set, but we'll switch it at transition. I stream ATS on my laptop. Oh, so maybe it might have hardware issues at certain points then. I don't know, depending on how strong the laptop is. Okay, so you'll be United 11. I'm just going to keep United 152, so you'll be able to see me then. Brad Bellick, what's up? You're from Jaffa, Israel. You want to settle in the U.S. and build a community. Which state do you recommend for me? Well, what do you... I guess, what's your career in right now, or what do you plan on doing as a career? Because that might determine where you should end up. Because depending on what you're into or what you want to do for a living, definitely you'd want to line that up with your geographic location in the United States. But if you can give me a little more info on that, I could recommend some areas that would potentially be beneficial based on what you want to do. Alright, here we go. Top of descent. There we go. And so we begin. Real estate. Commercial real estate, or... I guess, yeah, what sector of real estate would you want to focus on? Commercial, luxury... There you go, make some breakfast. What, Rise, what time zone are you in again? I forget. Are you West Coast? You Pacific time? Because, yeah, Brad, if you're looking for real estate, you definitely want to go somewhere up and coming, where the market's hot. You're in Arizona, nice. Mountain Standard. Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember talking about that. I forget where you are in Arizona, but I remember, I think we were talking about how my sister's in North Scottsdale. But yeah, Brad Bellick, you got commercial side. Commercial real estate right now kind of sucks in the U.S., but I think it's going to come back. I mean, you already got... Probably want to go to tax advantage areas like Minnesota. Minnesota wouldn't be bad. The Dakotas are pretty good. Idaho, there's a lot of people moving up into there because a lot of tax advantage stuff, property and stuff like that. So you could go up into those areas. Commercial real estate, though, is kind of strange right now because there's not a lot of people. A lot of people are work from home still, although this current administration seems to want to change it up. Okay, so we're looking at 8 hours and 47 minutes. That's perfect. We could depart by 1, and we'll be in the air well before 1, and then we'll be able to arrive before 10 p.m. Central for me, which is great. That works out real well. But yeah, commercial real estate right now is kind of rough because not a lot of people are buying. You know, not a lot of office buildings. Most people don't need a ton of square footage. You could buy, like, shopping malls aren't bad right now in certain areas, strip malls, or little smaller office buildings, and just do triple net leases. But yeah, I would think probably I would do more in the north. Just kind of study the most tax advantage areas right now in the United States. From where there's low property tax, you know, kind of look where most people are moving to, which is becoming up and coming, or you want to look at legislative laws, because areas that aren't currently up and coming, you know, the local governments might switch some laws out that'll make it more advantageous to attract people there, and if you can get in early on that type of stuff, then you're gonna be able to, you know, catch the wave, basically. But everything in this country, I'll tell you this, everything in this country is cyclical. So, like, it all repeats itself over time. It's insane how it is. Like, you'll have a decade where it's really good, then you'll have a decade where it's meh. So you definitely have your ups and downs, but it's never consistently bad, but it's also never consistently good. That's the weird thing. Help. You're getting an RA. Well, you better follow it. What's it going to tell you to do? Alright, there's like nobody communicating on Hong Kong there's nobody in Hong Kong really right now. Just some guys on the ground. I'll make radio calls later. It just went away. Alright, so we pretty much know what we're doing for our Hong Kong flight, so we're good there. You're gonna load in here shortly. Oh, actually, there's an aircraft that just popped into gate November 62 rise, so either go 66, 64, or 60. There's an A380 sitting in November 62 right now. Thank you for liking the stream. I appreciate that, VG Master. I don't need meters on anymore. What's the transition altitude here? Let me read this arrival real fast. Airport elevation 28, RMP 1. That's totally fine. Lost comms, don't need descent requirements. We're all good there. Send is directed by ATC. Transition level. Flight level 110. Perfect. Alright, cool. Yeah, the gates. November 60, which is... Oh, that guy disconnected. Okay, cool. Alright, so in the terminal, it's these gates here. There was a guy that was there, but he disconnected. So yeah, any of these gates. It's November 66 through November... I guess that's 36, 60, 62, 64, 66. The Gulf of America. Next to runway 7 center. Or if you have the original scenery, 7 left. Which kind of stinks because we're going to have a long taxi out because they always depart 7 right. Alright, you're in. Perfect. I'll watch for you to spawn in. If anybody else wants to join up for the departure, feel free to. You didn't? Yeah, I don't think I have the paid one either. Not in this. I used to have it on P3D, but I don't think I have payware for... Unless I bought it at some random point in time because it was cheaper on sale, but I don't think I did. Okay, I see you. There you are. So you're... Okay, I'll park at November 64 right next to you then. Perfect. So that works out well. Let me pull... I gotta get my charts back up. Okay, drag required. Need to be going 250 here. Hey, did you guys watch Skyscream's shorts? Interrupt pushback. Well, yeah, because I got a new one in SimBrief. No. The heck? Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. Restart. Handling operators. I love when it gets stuck on that. Checking SimBrief. It's taking my Honolulu flight. That's why it's erroring out on me. What is going on here? Saman, what's up? USA, no Iran. Interesting. A lot of emojis there. Well, maybe GSX took a dump. I don't know. At least I know where I'm parking. Alright, I don't want you up anymore, GSX. Go away. How long am I going to stream? Probably until about 2 o'clock Central Time. You're over clouds, just clouds? Thanks for the thumbs up there, Saman. I'll just take that as you like the stream. Alright, max speed. I just gotta maintain 250. We're below 18, so that means we're gonna do this and kick all of our lights on. And seatbelt signs on now, too. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'll be on for another 2 hours, potentially. We'll see. Sometimes I have to go up a little earlier. The F-22? The F-22 Raptor, if that's what you're talking about. Yeah, it's dark here. It's, I was looking earlier. The sun probably won't be up for like another 2 hours. Is there a lot of traffic in Tampa right now? Oh, there's a couple airplanes going up the coast. Oh, I see WestJet. Got a couple guys further ahead of you. You got a couple people to your right. Opposite direction. "4 p.m. Honolulu." Perfect. It should still be sunny. Oh, wow. I think they... hold on. I gotta look at my timeline. Let's see. Let me go back a little bit here. I want to go back in time on my phone to a picture. Couple years. There we go. February 23rd. Oh, okay. So, 4 years ago today, my wife and I were leaving for Sydney, Australia. 4 years ago tonight. Starting top of the descent? Okay, so you'll be landing a little after us. I was gonna say, it was either February 23rd or 24th we left. 5 years ago. Jesus. It's 2025. Holy cow, 5 years have already passed. That was fast. Yeah, that was right before COVID started. We were in over there and they started locking it down like right when we were leaving. That was our delayed honeymoon. Thank God we did it when we did, or else it would have been delayed even more. Alright. Gotta cross this above 110, but below 130. And then next is Limes. And then we'll transition for the ILS off of Limes. Gonna head off. I'm driving to a park. If you're still streaming when I get there, I'll be back in a bit. Nice. You're going to a park? That's cool. Drag required. Not a problem. Coming on 11,000 feet here. So we got our altimeters checked and then landing. So we should transition here at 11. God, that was such a long flight though when we went on that trip. I was not looking forward to it. I had a little bit of anxiety leading up to it, and then it really wasn't that bad. Oh, you're gonna go to a mall? Nice. How's the weather in North Phoenix today? Is it warm out there? Is it starting to get nice and hot during the day? Alright, 240. I gotta keep a little spoilers out. Alright, perfect. So Limes is next, then we'll transition off to the ILS from Limes, which is 1,700 feet intercept at 180. 2,000 at Tonic. 1,600. 1,700 there, okay. Alright, we're just outside. Within 25 nautical miles of the airport. Okay, 10 miles out from Limes. Thousand feet, not too bad on the wind. A couple of boats out there. And a nice trip to paradise after this. Alright, there we are. We're on the map. Perfect. I don't think there's any traffic in the area, so we should be fine. $240. 7 miles there, so we'll slow up. Gotta slow down to 180 at Tonic. You're inside the clouds. Do you use just default weather, or did you get a weather add-on? I haven't heard of too many weather add-ons that are better than the actual weather engine in Flight Simulator. Alright, cabin is ready. Default, yeah, same here. I remember watching a couple videos on the optional weather add-ons, and they really didn't do too better than the default. The default actually outperformed them in some scenarios. Alright, we're going to slow up to 210. Which means I need to throw out a little spoilers here because I'm going to get off my vertical profile. Alright, there we go, 210. Bust through this cloud layer real fast. Alright, perfect. We're almost back on profile here. My flight to San Juan departs at 1:30 Central. You got an hour? That's perfect timing. You followed the real world schedule, right? Is that where do you pull all these flights off of like FlightAware? Is that how you're simulating them, or is it the schedule provided by Southwest Virtual? Or are you basically just following a flight number? Oh, it's through the VA. Got it. It's kind of nice having a good schedule system. They must keep that thing pretty up to date then. 25 minutes, yeah, you'll be perfect. You can turn that around in enough time. Alright, tonic at 180, so we gotta slow up a little more. I gotta go flaps 15. Look at that. That's fun. Actually, I could pull flaps 5. 181. All right, perfect. Let's get the localizer armed. Alright, perfect there. Approach course 074. Then I'll head up the glide path once I'm established. The glide slope. Alright. Kick spoilers on. Landing gear will be coming down. We'll get flaps 30. Get flaps 15. You're over the waters of Florida. Alright, there's one. There's 7 right. Okay, there we go. VNAV path. Approach is on.
2500.
Alright, we'll make a radio call. Hong Kong traffic, United 152 Heavy is on a 8-mile final for ILS 7 Center, Hong Kong. Alright, perfect. I maintain 170 until this next point, and then we'll go gear down and slow up to 145. It's just a dark abyss over there. You know what, I never checked it out in 2024 if they have 7 left built in that game yet. I wonder if they modeled it. They probably did. I would imagine they did. Alright, gear down. little bit of haze. Flaps 25. And flaps 30. 145 VREF is set. You're probably running the chrono. You gotta just run the regular clock, which is started down here. In the 737, you hit the ET button, elapsed time button, and it'll count the hours. The other one is just a stopwatch, which just counts like, it only does up to 59 minutes, I think. That's more for when you're doing different approaches that require time, like a NDB approach or whatever. Alright, let's just go manual flight. I gotta get used to the orientation of the cockpit in this thing, because look, I'm descending at 800 feet with a very, very shallow pitch, but it looks like I'm pitched very nose down.
500.
Just because of the view. So like sometimes I over flare in this aircraft.
400.
Which I'm gonna try not to do, because it's a different camera view than how it is in the PMDG 737.
300.
You're not staring as much down at the ground.
200.
Crosswind.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Alright. Gotta compensate for that wind pushing me once I get on the ground. Alright. Slow this thing down. I'll get off up here, and I think that's pretty much where I want to get off anyways. Oh yeah, this is perfect. This will take me right into where I need to go. Definitely have the default scenery, that's for sure, because it's super dark here. Alright, spoilers, flaps up. Alright, let's zoom in here. Okay, so I want to just go up a little bit over here. Get rid of my landing lights. Fire up the APU. I don't really need my turnoffs and strobe or wing. Okay, so if I turn right here, it's so dark here, it's insane. It's wild how dark default sceneries can be. Wait, where'd Rise go? I don't see Rise. He's supposed to be at one of these gates. Did GSX ever work? Yes, it did. Okay, hold on. Let's see if I can find the gate. Oh god, no. Great. This is going to be an issue. Forgot how to do oceanic tracks? I'll show you. Wait. I don't see you. Or you're there and it's just super dark? I don't know. And you're not showing on the VATSIM network either. On here. For whatever reason. Maybe it's just my game. Alright, so you're at 62, so I'll go 64 then. But here's the thing. Do you know what the gate is called in your game, Rise, by chance? Because GSX is giving me way different gate numbers. Like I got... Oh, there you are. Now I see you. Hey, you weren't connected. Yeah, now you popped up. Okay, so hold on. Let me see where gate 126 is relative to where we are. Okay, so 126 is that. So hold on then. Let's try this. That was 126. 142 is... Okay, so that's 142. So then we want higher than that. 144? Yeah, that's what we want, 144. Okay. So let's do 144. Okay, there we go. Hopefully we don't hit each other. It looks like it's gonna put us almost on top of each other. Well, I'll try not to hit you. Hopefully you don't have crash detection on. You're 135, okay. So we're close. Oh yeah, no, we'll be fine. You're further away than I thought. Oh yeah, no, this is perfect. Sweet, this will be cool. Stacked up next to each other like that. Of course, the little marshaller isn't out. Alright, that should be perfect. Parking brake, taxi light off. Alright, let me kick my dome light on. Seatbelt signs are coming off. And cut the engines. And we have officially made it. We have arrived in Hong Kong. Beautiful. Alright, let's get this thing set up, set the chocks, request ground power, request deboarding.
The boarding requested.
Tells me it's not very good parking, but nobody was there to guide me. How mean of them. Why is my logo light no longer on? Logo light. Why aren't you on? Interesting. I guess my logo light broke. Turn my beacon off. Huh. Weird. Do I have custom views? Nah, I just use the default ones that come with the PMDG 777. Okay, so while that's happening, there's no jet bridge here? Oh, I guess it attached, but whatever. Who cares? I do have the hat button here, but no, these are all set with control 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, let me get the flight set up, our next one real quick. Dashboard, Hong Kong to Honolulu. Alright, 152. Do you have SimBrief Rise by chance? Put the 737-300 in there. Alright. Generate. Alright, checklist reset. Reset to normal. Normal menu, pre-flight. Wait, reset all. Normal, pre-flight. Oh yeah, duh, that's automatically set because of... Alright, I can turn that off. Well, I'll leave it on. Let me get rid of this. Alright, SimBrief is there. Let me pre-file this flight real quick. Then I'll get set up. Get rid of that. It's just you and I hanging out here. I don't know why my tail logo stopped working. That's kind of weird. Probably a bug. Alright, so the oceanic tracks. Yeah, so what tracks do you have to put in? Or do you use SimBrief though? Because if you use SimBrief, are you flying the PMDG 777? Because I'll show you a tip if you have... Okay, so you got SimBrief and the 777. Alright, so you've already generated your flight in SimBrief. So then here, do this. Go to your tablet in the 777. And you're going to literally do exactly what I need to do. And go to the electronic flight bag. And click this button to request new data from SimBrief. And it should pull the flight to Honolulu. Or whatever one you most recently ran in SimBrief. Your current one. So just make sure it shows your departure and your arrival. It'll load all that. So let me know if it does that. And then I'll move on to the next step. So this is going to make your life 3 million times easier. Man, they must be throwing the people off this plane. They're kicking them out quick. Okay, so you got that. So then go to your FMS. Go to your route page. And click request. And you're going to see SimBrief route Hong Kong to Honolulu. Select that one. And then hit set payload and it's going to set your weight. And hit set fuel and it's going to set your fuel. Now for me, I got to wait because it's going to zero out my payload once I... Well, actually, here, I can just do this. No, I'll wait. It's almost done. Because what happens once once GSX unloads all your passengers, it sets your zero fuel weight to like having nobody on board. So it'll override what I do here. But essentially, after you set, you can do this yourself right now. Set your payload, set your fuel to match what your flight plan says it should be, and then click the select route button. And it's going to load your route and all your waypoints in automatically. All you need to do is input your departure runway, your SID, if there is one, and then you have to just load your arrival runway and your star. Oh, you got to respawn in? Okay, no problem. I got to wait here anyways until they deboard all this. Because my zero fuel weight's just going to switch. And then it's going to throw everything off. But in the meantime, let's check our aircraft systems. Okay, we got our doors open. Maintenance. Hydraulics are good. Fire bottles. Cool brakes. We'll do all that. Not exactly sure how that happens. Look at my brakes, they're red hot. But then if I go to the systems and I look at my brakes. Hold on. Gear.
Do you want to deboard crew?
No. They don't even show that they're hot. Makes no sense. Alright, anyways, so now set payload and set fuel. Select route. It's requesting the route right now. That's going to change to sent, and then it's going to pull it in and it'll ask us if I want to load it. Okay, so all the uplink is ready, so I'm going to click load. Now it's loading. It'll pull all the wind and all that in your performance. So now if you go, well, it's waiting here. It's still loading. There it is. So now it has everything in there. I don't have to key in anything at all. It's got all my oceanic tracks, your nat tracks there. Or, well, there are no nat. I don't think there's nats in this part of the world, but between Hawaii, they have some tracks. Anyways, so yeah, so that's all good. So then all we need to do is put in our departure information. And then the arrival information. and you basically are done. It'll even pull in your performance data automatically too. Alright, so I got my A-cars going. Let me get a flight plan loaded in the sim brief real quick so I can get my arrival and all that set up. Pull that. Alright, flights, unload our current, import, sim brief, Honolulu. Alright, so 7. Oh, it is going to have us depart 7 center, even better. Quick, short taxi. And then Honolulu landing 4 left. That's interesting. That's going to change probably, though. I guess we'll just go final. Yeah, we'll just go final. Execute that. Alright, cool. So 7 centers our departure on the Dallo 1 Yankee. And then our arrival in the Honolulu is going to be 4 left. Why is it having me do the... 4 right would make more sense. Or 8 left. I'd rather do 8 left. I'm gonna change that runway out. Hold on. I'd rather go 8 left. Change to... Let's reselect our approach. Alright, ILS 8 left off a book. Perfect. Or, hold on, I can reselect that. I'll just do 8 left final. It's basically taking me to the final. Yeah, that's easier. Okay, Selleck is the final approach. Okay, perfect. So ILS 8 left, and that's on the Clanny 4 off of Sivad. Beautiful. Route, activate, execute. Make sure there's no discontinuities. There is not. Performance. 0 fuel weight, 461.5. What's the flight plan showing I should be? 461.5. And our fuel, 183.7. 183.7, 15 in reserves. We'll accept that. 330. Beautiful. Thrust limitations. Hectopascal, calculate. Flaps 5. That'll work. So, derated takeoff 1 with a 48-degree select temperature. Oh, you know what? Turn that off. Stop eating up my fuel. Request AC unit. Okay. Takeoff flaps are 5. CG, it's 5.25. My speeds are 171, 174, and then 179. I'll bring the chat back up in a minute, sorry. Not really looking. 5.25 on the trim. Take that down. Alright, anyways, hold on. I got it. 11 minutes. I gotta respawn. Huh, I don't have 7 center for departure. Is it not selectable? Or is it not... What, Huh? Interesting. What air rack cycle are you on? Do you pay for the Navigraph data? Because 7 center is basically the old 7 left. So if you put in 7 left, it'll probably be the correct runway. Alright, V speeds 179. Alright, up to just straight up to 330.
London traffic, Korean cargo 2295 is in charge final for 1907 center.
Alright, LNAV, VNAV, RTO, we are ready to go. Alright, I'm good to go if you're ready. So here, rise real quick, just so this makes a little more sense to you. So back in the day, so right now, the modeled version in FS 2020 only has these two runways right here and right here, or here. I'll show you this way. They only have this runway and this runway. Everything on this side of the runway, on the north side of this runway, is all brand new, which they didn't have modeled in Flight Simulator at the time because they just opened this runway in the last couple of years, like a year or two ago. So it used to be 7 right, 7 left, but now that they opened up this runway, this is the new 7 left and this runway 7 center. So in my FMS data, this is 7 center, but in Flight Sim, it's going to tell you 7 left. Yeah, so you have an old nav database in your FMS. If you go here, go to index and go to ident. So yeah, go index page, go to ident. Look at what is here, your nav data, what's your AIRAC cycle. So this is 2502 is basically 2025 February. So it's the most current data, that's why. So SimBrief is going to try using the most recent AIRAC cycle. But like you said, if you stop playing Flight Sim, you probably stop paying for the updates because it's stupid to pay for it when you're not using it. So yeah, it's up to you. If you want to get the new one, you can. Or if you want to just roll with the whatever version you have right now, it's just going to give you issues with your flight plan, I guess, because SimBrief's going to use the most current. Welcome back, VG Master. We're just getting set up for our departure. Oh, look, and my lights came back on. Alright, so while you're waiting, I'm actually going to request boarding.
Boarding requested.
Yeah, we'll attach the pushback tug. So ground maintenance. I don't know why my tires are still showing crappy over there. Whatever. Refill engine oil. There we go.
Passengers
Do I have
boarding
failures on or something? Let's see. Options. No, wait. Aircraft. Failures. None.
Hello, Captain. We are
Okay.
ready for pushback.
So I don't have any. Don't know why that's showing up. Alright, anyways. Performance page is set. And let's switch this back over to the checklist. Oxygen, flight instruments. That's all checked before start. Hold off on that. Turn off our fuel pumps.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Alright. So we just gotta wait to load it up. We'll give Rise a little bit of... You're on your downwind? Nice. We'll give Rise a little bit of time to get back in here. Oh, and I'll reset this too. Did that guy land yet? Oh, he's about to land. Can watch him in the meantime.
Locking gear.
Pretty close. I don't know why he's not showing up on here. It's apparently another guy over here, but he's not showing up either, so that's kind of strange. Unless these people are connecting and disconnecting or something, I don't know. So this guy's flying a 777, and he's coming from South Korea. Well, let's get this updated too. There we go. New flight information loaded into the header there. Okay, well, you guys are Well, we're waiting for Rise. What side is 7 left on? Seven left is this runway right here next to us. That's the old 7 left. New 7 left is the Reef runway. Nice landing. Should probably be getting off where we're getting off. Did you load back in yet? You disappeared. I don't see you anymore. Guys, I'll be right back. I gotta go swap my laundry out before I do this flight. I'll bring my phone with though so I can watch the chat. I gotta go switch loads real quick upstairs. Give me like 5 minutes or less, and I'll be back while it's loading.
Pacific, cargo, the 5 is 1 center.
Alright, ladies and germs, I'm back. Alright, so we fly with the ocean, I'm ready for push, if you're ready. Yeah, go ahead and push, I'm pretty sure we're ready to. I gotta fire up the APU real quick here, but then I'll be ready. You're landing, Skystream? Alright. I don't know why none of these people that are supposed to be online are showing up online. There's supposed to be an aircraft here. I see that guy. He just landed. And there's another dude over there. But that one dude's not showing up. For whatever reason. Okay, so you'll follow me on taxi? Alright, sounds good. Let me just get the APU up and running and then we'll be golden. Release AC. Wait for that to kick on. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're ready to roll. Alright, let's prepare for pushback. We can release ground power. We can remove chocks. Seatbelt sign is on. Beacon lights on. Fuel pumps are coming on. Alright. Okay, I'm going to push back tail to the left, so if you want to push back before me. Or I'll push back and then you can just go right after. It's up to you. Yeah, nose goes to the right. Yep. And that way we'll be facing the runway, basically. So yeah, basically you'll want to finish facing this way, so that way we can just taxi straight out. Yeah. Yeah, so if you push first, then you'll end up a little further back, and it's probably going to push me kind of like in line with your gate. And then we'll be able to just follow each other straight out perfectly. I don't know what is going on here. Why is this taking forever? Continue pushback. What are we waiting for? Oh, there we go. Alright, so let me, I'm going to watch for you to start pushing back. Do you have GSX? By chance? I forgot to ask that. I'll select it. I just won't release my
brakes, please.
I won't release my parking brakes. Oh, you don't? Okay, so you can do the PMDG pushback.
Release parking brakes, please.
This guy's gonna sit here and yell, "Release parking brakes! Release parking brakes! Release parking brakes!"
Release parking brakes, please.
I'm waiting for Rise to push back, Mr. Tug Operator. Slow down. This guy's antsy over here.
Release parking brakes, please.
Or do you want me to push first? It's up to you. I don't care.
Release parking brakes, please.
This guy. Release parking brakes. Release parking brakes.
Release parking brakes, please.
Jesus, that guy like taxiing to the cargo ramp? That's a long taxi. I think he is.
Release parking brakes, please.
There. Okay, there you go. I see you moving now.
Release parking brakes, please.
Hold on, man. There's another aircraft pushing. Alright.
Release parking brakes, please. All
Let's start
engines
pushing
clear.
now.
Start at will.
I don't think somebody spawned on me. Oh, you saw Lufthansa? Maybe. I don't see him on radar. I don't see him in my game. Alright, so while that's happening, fuel switches. I mean, all this is good. It's going to yell at me. Alright, fuel switches on. Start our right engine. Alright, it should start turning me here shortly. A Lufthansa spawned at me, that's funny. I mean, I really don't even need to turn, actually. I could just taxi out from here pretty easily. Is this a double lane taxi area? No, it's a single lane. Huh. Just feel like I'm never gonna actually turn. Alright, let's fire up number 2. Alright, I guess they're just pushing me like this.
Please set parking brakes.
Works for me though. At least we're not gonna run into
Waiting
each
on
other.
Confirmation for a good engine start.
Alright, confirm good engine
Cockpit to ground.
start.
We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Alright, before taxi, before start. Flaps 5. Alright, Rise, we are almost ready to go here. And then taxi, I think we're just gonna take Bravo.
Hong Kong traffic, traffic 128 at position November 70, with flight line sent to Taiwan. Push back and start.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Okay, so we're gonna taxi to
Left is clear.
the Under 7
right is
Center
clear.
via Bravo. Alright, left is clear, right is clear. We're gonna go flaps 5, check my flight controls. Okay, so we're good there. Do TCAS test. I don't know how to test on here. That's ident. Oh well, I don't really, it's not that big of a deal. Train is on, TCAS is on. Okay, there goes our agents. So let's kick this off. Let's turn our taxi lights on, and we are ready to roll. All right, you good to go, Rise? You ready for taxi? All right, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and call Hong Kong traffic, United 152 Heavy, going to be taxiing runway 7 Center via Bravo 7 Bravo. Alright, let's roll. Alright, so Bravo 7 Bravo. There we go. And we are off. Alright, so it's pretty much a straight shot from here. It's a pretty easy taxi. Oh, there's that traffic. What's this guy doing? Alright, hold up. We gotta stop. This guy's pushed onto a taxiway. I didn't realize this guy was gonna be blocking us. Now we're stuck. This guy, what is he doing? What'd you just realize? Oh yeah, 1228. You gotta be on Unicom 122.8. You should be able to hear us then on there. Who is this guy? Blocking us like this. Who's he think he is? He's going to Taiwan. Okay, well, we're stuck here. We can't really go around him. Waiting. Come on, buddy. Please hurry up.
Sorry, sir, I moved my airplane.
No, you're all good. If you're not going to be too much longer, we can wait.
I moved my airplane passing first, please.
I don't think I can pass in front. Oh, perfect. Alright, cool. He's letting us go. Nice guy, real nice guy. Steer a little to the side here. Boom! Disconnect. Reset. He was just starting up. Alright, and we're off. Alright. We just got a straight shot to the end here. I don't think he saw us coming when he was pushing back originally. Taxiing a little fast, but I don't really care. I just want to get in the air. Quicker we can get rolling, the better off we are. We can start heading towards the sun. Alright, we got the convoy going here. I like it. Imagine if we had like 10 people. That would be insane. All 10 of us just taxiing in a row. Alright, so we'll go pretty much all the way to the end.
Hong Kong traffic, Argentina
Argentina, nice.
6128, taxi to Hunting Point 0, runway 07 left, by Bravo 12, Charlie.
Dang, that guy's got 7 left already? Wonder what scenery he has. You're right up on me. That's funny. You're like shining light into my cockpit somehow. That's amazing. That's smart that they built the ability to taxi behind and cross the runways without getting in the way. Is this guy crossing the runway? That's one thing we'll have to watch. Make sure he's not crossing 7 center. Because that would be a problem. Alright, slowing down here for the turn. Hong Kong traffic, United 152 Heavy is lining up and departing runway 7 center, Hong Kong. Oh, it is 7 center here, but I don't have 7 left, obviously, modeled. Interesting, multiple taxiways here. Alright. Landing lights are on, turn-off lights are on, strobe and wing. You got a negative 50? Dang, that's a greaser. Alright. You should be able to go ahead and do position and hold. Or line up and wait, sorry. Talking old school right there. Position and hold. Alright, toga. 80 knots it is.
V1.
Rotate.
Rotate.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. Insufficient fuel, that'll change once we load the wind data, so that's not a big deal. Not worried about it. Alright, you should be good to roll. Hong Kong traffic, United 152 heavy, clear of 7 center Hong Kong, last call. Alright, flaps 1. Oh shoot, that's a managed departure speed. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to stay flaps 5 then. I'm gonna clear that off too while we are climbing here. Watch, this is the fix to fix that. Max 210. Still requesting. No, execute. Alright. There you go. That'll fix that. Kai-Tak over there. I remember from our stream the other night. No, I don't hear you. Are you on 1228? Because I haven't heard your radio calls. Atlanta gave you a negative 62. That's pretty good too, though. I mean, let's be honest. Anything under 100 is solid, but sometimes not realistic. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why I'm not hearing you. Okay, this at 210. Next one at 230. So that'll at least get me to flaps 1. Yeah, that's strange. I don't know why it's not, maybe you're, are you hearing me though? Okay, so you're air, oh yeah, I see you right there. Okay, perfect. Alright, so we should be cleared to resume normal speed. Alright. And we are off. Flaps up. And do a little high speed. A little bit of a higher speed climb, 260. Alright, flaps are up. We are good. Gears up. Now you're Southwest 2410. Huh. So you don't hear me. I wonder if we're not maybe it's something with VATSIM VATSIM voice network or something's messed up. The voice server, I don't know. It's kind of strange. I'm not sure what it could be, off the, top of my head. It's weird because I mean, this could be broken. Oh, you're taking a little bit of a different route than I am. So you're off to my left a little bit. Yeah, I think we do. I think you're just on a different departure. That's pretty much it. Because here, let me look at I'll look at your route real quick. And compare it to mine. So ocean. Okay, so you're going to ocean. Pretty sure I hit that at some point too. Yeah, actually, I'm not sure with your Intl. Do I have that anywhere? No. $30 north, 170 west. What am I hitting? Yeah, we're going to be on a little bit of a different route. It'll be interesting to see how our routes differ. That'll be kind of cool to track. Two-hour flight down to San Juan. Nice. Here's kind of an overview of my route. Go along Taiwan, cut over. Midway. So yeah, pretty cool. Cool flight in. Yeah, whatever sim brief went with. Either way, we'll end up at the same spot, probably around the same time, so it'll be good. There you are. Got you on TCAS. Let's see how much longer we have until we'll get near some sunlight. Oh man, it's still pretty far out there. We probably still got another 2 hours until sunlight starts peeking up. We'll probably start converging soon. So I'm starting to turn a little bit more northeast, or sorry, southeast now. This one will take me a little southeast, and then I'll start going majority of the time east. Alright, there's 18,000, so let's go ahead and kick our lights. Perfect. I'm gonna probably have to hop off once I get up to cruise. I am going to be cruising at 330. I forget what you said you were going to cruise at. I remember you mentioned it, but I don't remember what it was. I was going to say, because I could offset 2 miles right of course. That might help us. We might need to do that. See, what's weird is you don't show up on... But neither does that guy. It must be the server that's feeding into Navigraph. Because for some reason your flight wasn't showing up in Navigraph, but it's showing up on VATSIM radar and everything else. Does this tell me what server I'm connected to compared to you? (6213). I never actually got assigned a squad code, but I'll do that. I actually got to go outside and pull some Christmas decorations out of the ground that were like frozen in, since it's actually warm today. Let's see. There we go. That's updated. Hey, it doesn't tell you what server. Huh. Oh well. I'll pin you as well. Oh, it says you're on 121.6. Maybe that's why you weren't able to hear. See, update your comm 1 to 122.8, and I'll do a radio, and then do a radio check. I'll see if I can hear you. That might be why it wasn't working. At 2.5, kick the dome light back on. That honestly might be why I wasn't able to hear you. It was discrepancy in the radar. Or discrepancy in the sorry, the radar. And the frequency you're tuned in on. See, here's what's weird though. In VATSIM radar, it shows that you're on 1216 for COM 1. Unless you got COM 2 selected to transmit on. That's so weird. Yeah, because what is VPilot? Is VPilot showing your COM 1 tuned to 122.8? Oh, you have COM 2 selected? Try selecting COM 1. In this? I guess just make sure your panel looks like this. Left, center, right. $3 late. Oh man, Skystream, passengers are gonna be mad, man. You're gonna get penalized. Yeah, you got a 35 knots NASCAR race to the runway. So here, make sure your mic is on this one, Rise, because it switches. Now I'm on 118, which I don't want to be on. Oop. Let me update that. Okay, now it says your COM 1 is 1228. So then just make sure when you're transmitting on VPilot, the TX button lights up when you key your mic, and 122.8 is blue text, not white text. And then go ahead and try doing a radio check. I heard something. It was faint.
Radio check.
Yeah, that was you. I heard you. Okay, we're good. You're on there now. I think that was the issue. It just your mic wasn't selected in the aircraft to transmit on COM 2. It was probably set on transmitting on COM 1, which was tuned to that 1216. But yeah, now everything should be good. Alright, we're cruising. It's kind of cool. It's me, then you, then that guy that took off, or that guy that was blocking us on taxi. He's going to Taiwan. We're all kind of cruising next to each other. Which is pretty legit. Once I get up to 330, I'll set my my route. I'll go 2 miles to the right, and then we'll be good for spacing. Even though I'm going to disconnect from the network, but still we'll be good for spacing. You can stay on the regular, and I'll just offset a little bit. All right, 320, almost at 330. which means passenger signs will be coming off. Page 11 of 12. Hold on, I want to check something. PMDG, aircraft equipment. Okay, there we go. I had that off. It's like, why is it not sounding? Alright, there we go. We're at cruise. Okay, so let's do a little offset here. Uh, 2.0 to the right. Wait, I don't remember how to enter this in. How do you... Was it right 2.0? I haven't done an offset in a long time. Dude. I don't remember how to enter an offset in. Anybody remember? It's been so long. Isn't it just... Yeah, R. Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright, perfect. It's just R2. Duh. I haven't done an offset in so long. Alright, I'm cruising at Mach 824. Rise. I don't know what your planned was, but that's what I'm at right now at 330, and then I won't step for a little bit. Beautiful. That'll help us be spaced for the rest of the way. Check out the weather on the flight today. No significant weather, really. The jet stream we're gonna catch a lot of the... Well, I'll catch it on my route. I'm not sure about your route. But pretty smooth flight. Okay, cool. Offset is set up. We're good there. Let's see, what else do we need to do? Nothing really else. Okay, perfect. Well, we got everything pretty much squared away to go here, right? So I'm gonna have to disconnect, well, end the stream, unfortunately, and disconnect because I gotta go get ready to get my son up and everything. So let's take a peek at when we should be arriving. So it's thinking 4:07 Zulu. So less than 9 hours. Not bad. So I will see you guys all back. When is that local time? You'll be at the mall. Yeah, I'm gonna pause at top of descent. So, but the planned arrival is supposed to be... Let me look Zulu time. 140 and a -6, so... So that's what, 22? So 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock we'll be landing. 10 o'clock Central Time. So I will see you guys back probably at the normal time of 8:30. Between 8:30 and 9 o'clock for the landing portion of this stream. I will catch you guys then. Thank you for joining today. I appreciate everybody hanging out. Rise, thank you for joining up on the flight. And yeah, hopefully we can time the arrival together. That'd be cool. If not, no big deal. But yeah, let's shoot for it. So anyways, I'll see you guys then. Have a great rest of your day and see you guys in a couple hours.